Welcome back, adventurers, to the Pillars of the Earth. We are still in Winchester at the King's Court, and in the last episode we made a deal with the Hamleys, and I hope it's to our advantage. I'm not so sure because we haven't yet talked to Bishop Valoran, and the bishop might not be happy about that. So yeah, I don't know how this will end. And if it will end well for us. Is this our pony? I don't think so, right? Yeah, Philip, we are playing Philip at the moment, and he's back there. I think I cannot do much
Robert
here.
of Gloucester might attack.
And can I speak to random people about the... What is he building? A castle, I think?
I can't let anyone know what Waleran and Henry tried to do. I doubt anyone would even be surprised. What a fool I was.
Ah, okay. So, we cannot talk about the castle with people. But I mean, it's such a huge construction site, people will recognize that anyway. Although back then people were not that mobile, of course. So yeah, maybe he could have built such a huge thing without it being recognized by people that don't live in the close vicinity. So, yeah, I don't know. Ugh. I think we have to talk to them. Ah. We don't mention the castle. But we tell them that Bartholomew confessed because he wanted us to.
He confessed to everything, but he asks for clemency for his children.
Good. I will let my brother know what we have achieved today once he returns from the hunt.
Good, Philip. You did well.
About Bartholomew's children.
My brother was never one to judge a man by the deeds of his father. Still, I shall mention Bartholomew's request to him.
That's nice. Okay. Then we go home. We don't provoke him.
Maybe I should come back tomorrow.
Yes, there is not much a monk can do here.
Yes, your bishop and I will do what we can to help your priory.
My loyal subject, Percy Hamley, today becomes the Earl of Sharing. Of the former Earl's possessions, Percy shall have the castle. And all the land that is tenanted to knights, plus all other arable land and low-lying pasture.
I swear by all that is holy to be your liegeman, and to fight for you against any other.
My king...
Ah, yes. Of course, I have not forgotten the worries of my bishops. The Earl of Sharing himself, Percy here, solved this problem for me. Thanks to him, I can uphold my promise. Don't worry, Bishop Waleran. Kingsbridge shall be rebuilt. Percy told me of a man here whom my brother has not yet introduced. Come forward, Prior.
My brother, may I present to you Philip of Gwynedd?
My king.
You seem afraid. What are you worried about?
About Dirty Robe, about Robert of Gloucester, not worried. Of course about the cathedral.
Worried about my priory and the cathedral.
I heard about the fire. How are you managing?
On the day of the fire, God sent us a builder, but we cannot pay him.
Don't worry, you can. Now, about the arrangement between you and Percy Hamley. He insisted that I give the sheep grazings belonging to the former Earl to the Priory of Kingsbridge. The Priory will also have the right to take stone from the Earl's quarry and timber from his forest. I wholeheartedly agree with the plan you two have devised. It shall be done.
Thank you.
Thank you, my lord.
It seems unnecessarily complicated to give the land to the bishop. Percy told me that you, Father Philip, share that sentiment. He told me it was your idea to take up the burden of managing the rebuilding of the cathedral yourself.
Wonderful.
I'm glad that we all were able to help you, Bishop Waleran, in this pressing matter. After all you've done for me.
Thank you, Lord King.
Bartholomew lost everything in his attempt to end my reign. This morning he was found dead in his cell. I've heard that you, Prior, worry for his children, Richard and Aliena. While they shall lose their status, their name, and their land, they shall go free, wherever they are.
You must be very proud, Lady Hamley.
Of course. Father Philip has been very understanding in all this.
Yes, he is remarkable. Very remarkable.
My husband and I were terrified when we heard about the fire in Kingsbridge. It is a blessing that we can help him and his priory now.
You sowed the wind, Philip.
Whoa! I think although we have a new foe now, this is the best outcome there could have been, right? But we might have to harvest the storm if we take the words of Bishop Waleran seriously. So we must be prepared for that. Okay, chapter 6, the Hamleys, what I did. I went to see Bartholomew in his cell. I think I had to do that, there was no choice. You rode with William to the bishop's palace and uncovered Waleran's secret. I think that was a choice. Waleran's servant thinks you are a thief and is suspicious of your motives. That's not so good. Are we a thief though? Because we fed our pony with apples when we have been there the first time. That's not thievery, is it? Well, kinda, but come on, that one apple. You made a very lucrative act with the Hamleys. Yay! Bishop Waleran believes you betrayed him. Yeah, a bit scared of that outcome, but we have to accept it and we have to live with the consequences of our choices. Last chapter. Chapter 7. A few weeks later.
Is everyone ready?
Yes, everyone will be there.
But how are we to pray and contemplate like this? I don't dare even to send my choir out there.
We shall get used to it, all of us.
We must be thankful for all of this, for each noise, each face that disturbs us here.
We shall start with the chancel, then gradually work our way from east to west. That's the way it's done, the way I was taught to do it.
I value your enthusiasm, my dear Mason, but so far we're only cleaning up. I haven't even considered hiring a master builder yet, neither you nor anyone else.
May I show you some drawings?
By all means.
Oh, I love it. Okay. Elevation, floor plan, and section. Oh, that is amazing! That's the best. But these are pretty standard Romanesque plans. So my theory that he will build a Gothic cathedral might be wrong. But let's look at it. So this is a standard cross-shaped floor plan. Yeah, let's look at it. The outline for the foundation. This is where construction begins. It is. But for a layman, it may be hard to comprehend. No. I'm not a layman, but it's not hard to comprehend. So we have the aisles. These are the pillars or columns dividing the aisles. We have 3 aisles, a main aisle, 2 side aisles. It's a cross shape and an apse. That's the middle section where the cross-shaped sections come together, and 2 towers. But yeah, let's look at it.
When we walk around the site, we mark where the walls will be, the pillars, the doors and buttresses. Now for that we need a plan like this, to tell us where to place our pegs and string.
Is this how birds would see our church?
Exactly.
But only without a roof. I mean, this is a bird's eye perspective, but only the outline from in the ground. So if you would put on a roof, it would of course look completely different. Okay.
The nave is on the left. It has 6 bays.
And the chancel?
Is there anything more you want to know about the nave?
No. Go on.
Oh, now I see. Okay. We cannot even look at the towers here.
Here, you can see the transept.
I noticed, yes. It is remarkable how much you can reveal with so few lines.
Thank you, Father. If you have no concerns regarding the transept, I would like to move on.
By all means.
No, I want to know more. I can't. Okay. The chancel.
The chancel will have 4 bays.
Can we change the plan?
I can see the transept is 2 bays wide, so it will be 12 in total. It does look splendid, but isn't that rather small?
I like him. But not less impressive. Let's build bigger.
Well, can you afford to build it bigger?
I have trouble affording it at all. The king grants us timber and stone and wool from Shiring's pastures. But only God knows if it will be enough. I don't suppose you have any idea how much this would cost.
At least, right? Yeah.
You never know what might happen, but give or take, we'll need at least £3,000.
I've spent the last few weeks working out the annual income of the Priory. Here's the answer. £300 a year, and we spend every penny. Go on now, show me the rest of your drawing.
Okay, is that all about the floor plan? We couldn't even ask about the towers or the nave here, the apse. Can we look at it again?
I haven't told you everything about the floor plan yet.
There we go.
I understand the chancel is very important. I can assure you it will be beautiful.
You can read my mind, Master Builder. Go on.
That's all. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Then we need the elevation first before we look at the section, because the section shows all parts. I think it's a section around here, although there are apses here, which is interesting because there are no apses here. Huh. Well, that should be the middle tower here. So an elevated middle part. These are the little naves here. That's the main nave there. These are the windows in the back apse. But here that looks like an apse, and they are missing there. That's a bit, I don't know. He made an addition here, I think, if I read that properly. But let's look at the elevation.
Imagine you're standing in the center of the nave looking at the wall. This is what you see.
Are those windows?
Right, but that's not all.
Yeah, these are windows. We have windows in the lower section and windows in the upper section here. Okay, let's look at the arcade.
On the lowest level are the pillars of the arcade. They're joined by arches making up the bays. Through the archways you can see the windows in the aisle.
Yeah, so we have the aisle here, then the arches, and through the arches we can see the windows. And they're supported by, classic looking columns.
The bays of the arcade will all be handled equally, spanning the length of the entire building.
Okay, got that. That's all.
On top are the clear story windows. Shall I go on?
Yes, of course. I was just thinking. Keep going.
The clear story makes up 2/3 of the upper half. It's important that the wall is well proportioned to hold and to look beautiful.
Yeah, the proportion in between the upper and lower story, I think he means. And yeah, there would be the roof then. Cool.
Starting right in the middle is the Tribune Gallery.
I can see you've put a lot of thought into this. I was just wondering...
What?
How long would this take to build? You can take your time with that answer.
Ooh, 15 years with 30 masons, or 8 to 10 years with 6 masons. Ooh. I don't know. I'd rather be on the 15 years with 30 masons. But does he know such a thing? I don't know. 8 to 10 years with 6 masons. That doesn't sound right. But I have no idea. Here I really don't know what to say. 15 years. Yeah, let's be realistic. 8 to 10 years is really fast. Oh, there's a model of it. Look at that. I didn't see that yet. Oh, that is so cute. And see, there are apses on the sides that are not in the ground plan, or the floor plan. Interesting.
Well, that depends on how many people you employ. If you hire 30 masons with enough labourers, apprentices, carpenters and smiths, they will be done in 15 years.
I wish my monastic officials had your ability to think ahead and calculate. So, I need to find £200 a year. It doesn't sound so bad when you put it that way. You really want to build this cathedral yourself, don't you?
Yes, Father. I want you to appoint me Master Builder.
Why?
Huh. That's a good answer. Because I've seen it done badly. And he can do it well. Because I want to fully exercise my skill is also a very good answer. If he has the skill. I wouldn't say those two. You want to stay with both feet on the ground.
Because he wants to give people hope.
Is that so? Then answer me this one last question. If people were to enter your church, what image would they see crowning the tympanum above the entrance? One of Judgment Day to teach people to be good? Or one of Paradise to remind them of God's mercy?
Show them hell, so that they're afraid to do bad things.
I'd rather see trees and animals.
Of course, we choose that one, but both are ridiculous. So, yeah. But we are here on Czech's side. We want to see animals and trees.
It should be the promise of a better life. Therefore, It will show heaven.
Yes.
This is quite exciting, isn't it, brother?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Francis.
I'm just glad that I can be a part of this. In the past year, I was often afraid that my involvement in politics might turn out, well, let's just say that I'm glad that I can still be by your side, Philip. And for that, I thank God, and I thank you too.
Papa, will there be statues inside?
Statues?
Oh. That's enough, children. It's time you went out and played. Prior.
Yes?
My first wife, Agnes. She died without a priest, and she's buried in unconsecrated ground. Sometimes a man builds a chapel, or founds a monastery, in the hope that in the afterlife God will remember his piety. I just wonder, do you think my design might serve to protect Agnes's soul?
God no longer asks for blood sacrifices, for the ultimate sacrifice has already been made. But the lesson of Abraham's story is that God demands the best we have to offer, that which is most precious to us. So you must ask yourself, is this design the best thing you could offer?
Except for my children. Yes.
Then rest easy, Tom Builder. God will accept it.
Yes, we are employed. That is amazing. But I couldn't look at the section. That is so mean. They didn't let me. Contract dated February 1st, 1136. I, Philip of Gwynedd, in representation of Kingsbridge Priory, hereby assign Tom Builder as master builder for the construction of Kingsbridge Cathedral. Yes! The Priory will provide £200 a year to be used wholly for materials and craftsmen. The pace of construction shall be adjusted accordingly and adhere to plans approved by the Priory. In exchange for his work, Tom Builder and his family are to receive a private house. That's amazing! And the right to attend all common meals of the Priory. We are fed and housed. The contract is subject to change with the Priory's financials and gives future prospect of additional payment to compensate for the master builder's work. Signed, Prior Philip of Gwynedd. This is amazing. We did well. Oh, it's me. I'm sorry. I thought something would happen. Oh, are we playing Mother? Whom are we playing? Oh, we're playing Jack. That's amazing. Okay, cool. So, construction is going on. There's the Priory. That's, I think, yeah, that's the house of the Prior. It looks so different now. It looks pretty small. This should be the foundation of the old church, if I'm not mistaken. I think. Because it already had a cross-shaped outline, didn't it? So yeah, maybe they're using parts of it even. So, let's see. Tom said it takes many years to build a cathedral, but only one night to burn it down. Yeah, we saw that happen. Did I do right? Well, kinda. For your family. But still. I'm glad that we didn't do it purposely, though. Why is he so friendly all of a sudden? Because he has a task. People who have a task are friendly. Most of the time. Well, not all of them. But he now has a purpose in his life and a task, and that helps. He hasn't hit me in weeks. Am I scaring him? No, he's busy. That's why, I think. And his father respects him as a builder. I think that's the difference. I think she's starting to like it here. Even with all the noise and the monks. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's talk to Mother.
Jack, do me a favour and give Paul these herbs, will you?
But he's a monk. You don't like monks.
Well, it turns out not all of them are bad. Still, be careful before you trust any one of them.
Well, your son already trusted me. Oh yes, I know that the builder is not his father, and I also know about you. It won't be long till they throw you out of Kingsbridge. Witch.
Ugh. I didn't trust him. I just didn't lie.
Give our prior the welcome he deserves.
Oh, you know, I am only following God's will.
Prepare to raise the bell. Make the prior proud.
Well, thank you.
Go on, Jack. Don't forget about Paul's herbs.
Sage leaves. I'm happy that they like him, so everything works out very well. We can't go into the hole. It's a foundation. Okay, let's talk to Alfred.
Hey.
What are you doing?
I'm supervising. Tom asked me to. We see eye to eye now, you know. He asks me things and I can say yes or no.
Huh.
Hey, did you tell him that I had trouble with him? You bastard. I told you not to. I have to carve up some steaks later. If you want, you can help me. Or you can do whatever the hell it is you're doing all day. It's your call.
Aw, he's a good one. See, now he treats us like his father treats him. On eye level. Very good, very good. Okay, cool. And, where's Paul? Unfriendly monks, oh yeah. Oh, Remigius, right. I don't like them. They always shout at me as if I was stupid. I'm not talking to them. But maybe we can... kinda, I don't know. Disturb them or something. Scare them. That would be funny. Do some shenanigans. No, I can't. Okay, no shenanigans. They clapped their hands for Philip, as if they wanted everyone to hear that he was coming. So much noise. Can I talk to Philip? Nope. House of the Prior. Where did they put all the horses? That's a good question. Where did they put all the horses? Oh, that's now all stable? No, here. Tom can draw so well. I must watch him very, very closely. Did I control like that too? Can we go in and look at the drawings ourselves? No, we cannot. Okay. Where can we go? I don't think we can do much here. Yeah, I think we have to go out on the pathway. Look at that! Spring came and everything looks amazing. They're building new houses for the people. People tend to the fields. There are sheep out there that look happy. They even have a cow. And there are the horses. Man, that worked out well. Ah, I'm so proud of our little priory here. That is so cool. He looks like an old tree. I think he's as ancient as the forest. One day I'll be just like him. Well, we'll see, we'll see. Oh, so many sheep, look at them. That is cool. Oops, a bit of lag. the road into Kingsbridge, and that's, yeah. If you go back, I think we go back to the priory. Can I look at the sheep or something, or the people, or can I go to the mill? Look if they tended to it and if they repaired it. I don't know. Maybe it is. It looks quite good. And are there chickens? Maybe. And more sheep. Oh, that is so good. Let's go to Paul.
Oh, good day, boy. If you see your mother, tell her the pain's gotten worse. I think I might take her up on our offer now. Oh, don't you ever get as old as I am, boy. 'Tis not natural.
Don't you worry, Paul. Let's give him the sage
This
leaves.
is from my mother.
Oh, bless her. Boy, whatever Remedius says, your mother is a saint.
She is.
Oh, is that the bell? Can you see it from here? A bell without a cathedral. Your father certainly had strange ideas.
It might be. What's a bell?
Excuse me. You. I remember you. You're the boy with no father.
Actually, I have 2 fathers now.
Is that so?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sherbug.
I thought you weren't the builder's son.
Well, I am now.
I have to say, Prior Philip told me there would be a lot of sheep here. I can see he wasn't exaggerating.
You know Philip too?
I do. He's the reason I'm here. Is he around?
He should be around somewhere. Busy man, that fellow. But don't worry. You probably won't have to look for him for long.
All right. Thank you.
Look at the mill. It's working. They repaired it.
Shall we go after them?
No. Now we know where we can find them.
Ha! Ho!
Oh no.
My bishop, William Hamley, has returned to see you.
Send him in, Timothy. We have much to discuss.
I wonder if he sees the devil in the flames. And that is Chapter 7, The Rise of Kingsbridge. What I did. You gave a pessimistic estimation of the cost of construction. And I think that was good, because now they can plan accordingly and everything will go smoothly. No extra costs, nothing that wasn't expected. So, there you go. You choose an image of paradise for the new cathedral's tympanum. Of course I did. Nobody found out about Francis's involvement in the conspiracy. Okay, so the brother is safe at least. Lady Aliena! Wait, does she want to talk to Philip? But I'm so glad that she came. That is wonderful. Now she tends to sheep and I don't know, I think she had wool on here and on her carriage. That is so good. Oh man, everything turned out so well. For now, at least. Bishop Valoran began scheming against Kingsbridge. Yeah, that's a problem, but we can deal with it, I hope. You finished book 1. Yay! Oh, that is so cool. Okay, let's accept. And I think I end the episode here. I don't know what will come after that screen. Do we immediately begin book 2? If that is the case, I will say goodbye for now. Thank you so much for watching. Have an adventurous day, and goodbye.
Next time on The Pillars of the Earth, find out what happened to me and my brother Richard after the siege of our father's castle. What will the future hold in store for Kingsbridge? The Pillars of the Earth, Sowing the Wind.